Welcome to the 1045th PMDB video overall and my 32nd live video. I don't know why I'm smirking. Now, I said I was only going to go live once a day earlier on. What the hell with that? Let's go live again. Now, let's go again. Hello, Lynn. You never let me down, Lynn. Welcome. I thought it was time to go again on here. I missed you guys probably more than you missed me. Or maybe is that going too far? I just love the wee community where we're growing on YouTube. And I thought it was time to go again. How are you this evening, this afternoon, whatever time it is with you, Lynn? There was a severe lack of content, people going live on YouTube right now. I wish that weren't the case. So, Lynn, there's no rules to this video. I might stay on here forever. I'm okay. I'm not too bad. Can't really complain, Lynn. Just you and I at the moment. Just you and I. Maybe I should put a tweet. Maybe folk aren't expecting me live right now. Let's go. Team. I'll put a tweet. Team PMDB is live. Team PMDB, Lynn. So, Lynn, are you up to much? I don't think it's possible that you want us more. Well, I'm hoping the Nut House is on later on this evening, but that is like 4 hours from now. Thanks for the like. 2 people watching now. So I thought, there's a gap between now and when maybe the Nut House will come on, if they're on tonight. So I thought I would fill. You're not dreaming. I said, let's go again. I just can't stay away. It's you guys. Seriously, you guys keep me going. You guys keep me going. Keep me going. You keep me off the love apps like Badoo, which is a great thing, really. I just want to come on, and it's not really about creating videos. It's all about being part of this growing, awesome community we've got going. I did. I did. I guess I've turned that nope into a yep. Yep, I'm back. Let's go again. And I said earlier on, no rules, no time limit. Let's just play by ear. Whatever happens, happens. Remember when I said my 1001st video was going to be my last one ever? Then I came back because I just appreciate you guys so much. And I'll stay on here for as long as I can, unless I have to leave abruptly. So, Mikey Mike 1, Len, what have you two been up to today? I was going to say, have you been behaving? But I think I already know the answer to that one. No. Well, Mike, you do have a blue wrench after all. Maybe there will be a new recruit to the PMDB police force today, this afternoon, whatever time it is. Whoever stumbles across this stream, whatever time it is, with you. Not much. Had company, my friend and her. Oh, that's nice. Did you have a good catch up then, Lynn? My social circles in real life are still pretty damn poor. I'm not sure how I'm going to fix them, but I'm going to try harder. Oh, well, that doesn't sound too much fun if you're playing referee between your friend and her boyfriend. That doesn't sound like fun to me. And Lynn, you said you were going live this week with Crystal. Is that right? Was I hearing things? I like this time slot, Paul. So about 10 p.m. my time is a good time to come on. I know, right, Dave? It's just like when I said my 1001st video was going to be my last one ever. I just, I miss you guys. I miss you guys. It's not really about creating entertaining videos. It's really about the wee community we seem to have and the one we seem to be expanding ever so slightly with each live stream. I just, you guys, I feel blessed that you're my online friends, online chums. Are you happy to see me live, Diva Dave? Yes, hello. Team PMDB is in full force. Hmm. So yeah, no time limit with this live stream. We'll just play it by ear. Whatever happens, happens, Dave. Lynn, Mikey Mike 1. I'm still putting together PMDB videos volume 3 for those poor souls out there that want to watch every single video of mine. There's some okay-ish videos in that one. It shouldn't be too hard to find Mikey Mike 1. You go into my channel, you click on the playlists, and you'll see the PMDB volume 1 and 2 there. Technically see 3, but 3's not complete yet. There's 100 videos in each playlist. 3 will consist of 201 to 300 videos from 2011 and 12. Yes, I am happy to see you live. If traveling was free, you would already have received a hug, and I would have visited Juice and that Thai girl. I know, right? Money is the root, the absolute root of all evil. It really is. Well, it was when I would have not, were they visiting round at your house, your home? I could not be bothered with that then, I'm being honest. Could not be forced with that. So I'd have asked them to leave if they started bickering back and forth in my home. So, what other places apart from Scotland would you like to visit, Dave? Lynn, you know couples. God is good. Mikey Mike One says I tried to save it to my playlist, but it saved the one with Can't Touch This, the F1, just what I didn't want to hear. So I gave my phone a good licking. So, what are folks' favorite type of videos? Let me know. I know people enjoy these live streams that do watch me, but what type of videos from the past do you lot enjoy the most? I'm always intrigued. I don't know really. I just like to see whatever's there, film and take pictures. Want to see buildings and hear the accents. It's all about the company, isn't it, Dave? It's the company, it's the human race that really makes places whole, if you will. Lynn, the Crazy Patriots fan, says, Diva, I do, and I don't need it right now. Lol. Yeah, I have a beer in me. I'd be drinking vodka. I don't like beer or wine. Use your gutter mind. It was the Ninja Turtle Boxers, and nice one, Mike. Nice one. I've got a soft spot for American accents, but I don't like my own accent. I don't think anybody truly likes the sound of their own voice. Sure, Lynn, a Scottish accent is sexy. I've got my big eagle hat ready for compliments. My ego's getting huge. I like my voice, just not when gelling. What do you mean by gelling? Hmm, yelling. I was like, gelling? I've not heard of that word before. I'd I'll give you a timeout break. How's that? So what's Diva Dave D up to right now? What were you up to right now before you started watching my mug again? Oh, we're good, Dave. We're good. Let's see what's on Twitter. Oh, can't be bothered with Twitter. I really can't be bothered with Facebook. I barely use it. Sure. Oh, to have to yeah, change my description of my video. I'll do that later because there's no time limit to this particular live stream. Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter so much. Sure as Dave and that long hair. Oh my, oh my. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It's the only one I can think of. I should be editing. I just feel like doing nothing. That's a bad thing about these live streams. Of, I guess you guys, I guess I could as well, but I couldn't think of anything worse than watching someone live, not really paying attention to the chat or doing anything in the video. But for me, this isn't, it's good for being social, but it's not very productive. Thunderstorm where Mikey Mike 1 is. I wish I was near you now to listen to the thunderstorm together. Chamber of Secrets, I think. What have I been doing? I was watching the Alex Jones, the Alex Jones live show on YouTube, the Real News. I was watching Trump. What else was I doing? Nothing too exciting, to be honest. Nothing too exciting. I don't watch a lot of things. I watch nothing on the actual TV anymore. I will when the World Cup starts. I don't even watch Emmerdale anymore. I just can't be bothered with television. It just feels too propaganda bullshit sometimes. It's getting too much. And I fear Halloween, even that film might be too, you know, politically correct. And I'll probably walk out of the cinema if it goes far too left. It's thunderstorms where Lynn is too. So, I kind of need to be not out clubbing or anything like that, but I kind of need to be out because I don't really enjoy indoors. So I don't watch TV. I rarely play my old games. So the only thing I really kind of enjoy when I'm indoors is doing these blooming videos. I would much prefer if we were closer in a bar or wherever, outside somewhere, having a picnic, barbecue with you all instead. Yes. Um, the best part of Aberdeen's the exit, Dave. So we could exit Aberdeen, go to um, places worth visiting. That's what we could do. It is still Monday. Monday night with PMDB. Monday Night Raw with PMDB. Lynn says we need me in America. We really do. That would be great. That would be great. I could sleep again. Not that I'm tired, but you guys make me feel so relaxed. I could do a massage too. Really do a massage. Hey, Green Eyes. Guess who's back again? Let's go again. Welcome to my live stream. I appreciate you joining me earlier on. I saw you, a couple of you were in Uber Goober's live stream earlier. Hey, Debbie Davis, welcome. Is the Nut Show on tonight? I was wondering. Been having the Nut Show withdrawals. So still kind of early we use then, but maybe this 10 p.m. here is a good time to come on for everybody. And maybe, just maybe, I might induct a new moderator to the PMDB police force. Give someone a blue wrench. We shall see. But like I say, Dave, it's all about the company, I think. Glad you're feeling better, Debbie Davis. How's Sophie Bell doing? Yes, welcome here. I don't think anybody else is live at the moment. Let's have a look, shall we? Nope, just my buddy, good buddy Alex Jones is live. This clown called Paul Michael David Bain is live. So yes, for those poor souls who do want to watch all my videos, I am starting to put together playlists that will list every single video in order, of course, of course. I wouldn't recommend some of these videos, but if you're bored enough, if your PMDB addiction's that bad, they need to see every single video. Well, right now there's PMDB videos, volume 1, 2, and I'm in the middle of putting a third one together. This video will be part of the 11th volume in the future. Diva Dave Day, I'm stuttering on your name again, sorry. Yes, Paul, that's also why I like to know people at those places I'll be visiting. We're on the same page. Oh, what did Ivy do? Lynn? Have you met? Is that an online or offline friend? Mikey Mike 1? Sophie Bell's great. Wow, I'm surprised. I thought she'd be up to no good. That's just waiting till you go live on the Nut House later on this year. Assuming you are going live. Is the Nut House on tonight, Debbie? We have Mikey Mike 1 here. Whew, she snuck outside and almost got on. Well, I'm glad that she never, Lynn. I see. I've never really been bothered about looking back at my roots, family roots. I kind of like living in the moment, future, looking towards the future type person. It's in the past, it's in the past. It's sort of my mentality. Good Ivy. What a good kitty. Dave says, I haven't met any online friends from other countries, but I've met a handful of people from Denmark that I've met online. How did you get on with them, Dave? Were they nice? My fear of meeting folk I only know from being online, maybe some people are not going to be as nice offline. That's one of my fears. Or maybe I won't get on with some of you as well as I do online. That's another thing. You might think I smell or something, you know. My other is spending a month in Hawaii. Nice one. Isn't Trump just on form at the moment? Isn't he just? Make America great again. Keep America great. Diva Dave D says, pretty well, yes. One of them I've been visiting back and forth 5 to 6 times. I think his mother even sees me as a bonus child. Oh, that's nice. Don't tell anybody, Debbie, but this is actually my mum's place. I obviously by now I wish I had my own place, but life happens. I'll be lucky to visit. Mike 1 says, and I'll be lucky to visit my local lake. Why, if I missed something, why would you be lucky to visit your local lake? Green Eye says, I used to play spades with a lot of people online, and we all met up. Oh, brilliant. So there's some positivity meetups. Hey, Lil B, how's you today? Welcome back. Glad to see you pop in again. Dave says she mentioned me and some other kids in a speech at my friend's 18th birthday. I get along with I get along well with her. I just wondered. Um, I think I'm like the only person in Aberdeen that has a YouTube channel, so um, I can't think of any YouTubers I've met. Trump, Trump, Trump. Um, I'm not too bad, little B. I was so nervous, but we all acted the same as. That's how it should be, I feel like. Yes, of course, for some videos, I turn the volume way up. I'm not really like that in real life, but I like to think I'm the same when if people were to meet me. Dave says, and hello, Tracy. I wasn't friends with him for a bit over a year, but I would still be friends with his mom on Facebook. Nice. Um, must have been so weird for him. Tracy Platt. Yes, Debbie, I might have missed it. Is the Nut House on later on? You might have answered already, but I haven't seen anybody say if it's on yet. I thought I'd fill in the gap until it comes on. Or I'm not saying I'll stay on for hours, but never say never. Oh, brilliant. The Nut House is on tonight. Well, looking forward to that. Chucky subbed you today. Oh well, sub's a sub. I would only be afraid of you not digging me being around in real life. I'm sure I would. You seem like a nice bloke to me. I'm sure we'd have some interesting conversations. I think we'd have a laugh, Dave. I get good vibes from you. And I was going to say me, but we miss Dave when he's not in the chat. Yes, the Nut House. I was having withdrawals. I'm glad to hear it'll be on tonight. I'm glad to hear Debbie's getting better. How's Briller doing? I've asked how Sophie Bell was doing, so I might as well ask how Briller's doing. Well, I'm not writing he dealer, Dave. You might have guessed that, so we maybe get on like a house on fire. Chucky. Looks like some have misread. Oopsie. Awkward, awkward. I don't discriminate against anybody. Couldn't care less. Your size, what your appearance is, what your race is, if you're left or right. Kind of favor the right, but I don't discriminate. One human race. I just judge people on how they treat others. It's a good thing about being live, Green Eyes, at least because I could be smelling horrendous. You just don't know. So Chucky is the new subscriber to Lynn, not Chunky. I get good vibes from all of you, more or less. Vlog from the bog is here. Hey, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Vlog from the bog. I've only watched one Chucky film. I've not seen any of the rest of them. Are they any good? Are they bit meh? I actually own Chucky. Where's Chucky? Somewhere. Can't be bothered looking for it. It was an okay film. I can never get scared of. I can get scared of Michael Myers, a mental patient. I can get scared of that, but I can't really get scared of a kid's doll killing people. I can't. I can't get nightmares about that. Sounds like garbage. Pale kid. Vlog from the bog is doing good. Do you have any tattoos? Nope. I don't like anything enough for it to be put on my body. I'm quite blessed with how I look. I'm quite happy with. Um, I don't feel the need to have my body tattooed. If I did, I don't know, maybe get my lover's name on my arm or something. I just need to meet that lover first. Debbie Davis has some tattoos for. Um, but like I say, for me personally, I don't like anything enough for it to be tattooed onto me. I'm not sure what Mike and Tracy are talking about, but okay. Um, I got a tattoo, but that's not because I don't like. No, it's not about not liking your body. It's just I don't. I personally don't like anything enough for to be tattooed on my body. Am I going to get a Rangers badge? I just think that football badges look tacky. My opinion. Well, you should be blessed with how you look because you look. Oh, I need a bigger hat for this comment. There it comes. It's hat on. Well, you should be blessed with how you look because you look damn good, Paul. Just saying. My ego's going to explode. It really is. It really is for these compliments, Lynn. Can someone please call me ugly so I can come crashing back down to earth? I have one on each wrist. I must have missed your tattoos. I don't think I've seen any in your videos, Debbie Davis. Got some gift cards ready for new tattoos. So what kind of tattoo are you going to get? Um, was that painful where you got one of your tattoos, Debbie Davis? Ha! Well, I'll probably look way stupider too, Dave. That hat would probably attract the trolls. A friend of mine had a tattoo on her behind of a set of lips. Nice, nice. That's different. It's a double heart with my hubby name and mine. That's cute. Debbie Davis. Your new tattoo. Yeah, look up before I delete it. Okay. I'm scared to click on this link. Ah, I was going to kick me off of here. Oh, look at. Sorry, Mike. I can't. I'm going to have to cancel that. Sorry. Oh, the stream would end. I have a fairy on my leg, not Tinkerbell by any chance. Hey, Solus, what's up? And neighbors is what's up above me. I'm good, buddy. I'm good. Solus is in the house. I enjoyed your Halloween trailer reaction the other day. I agreed with some of what you said. Ooh, playing multitask now. Someone's replied to me on Badoo. I might get my coat soon and have to leave yous. So I had to reply there. Needs must. Right, back. Got all my attention on you guys now. The joys of being single and alone. Right, what have I missed? Let's have a look. What have I missed? So Solus came in. Um, I don't know yet. Got different ideas. Have 2 years to figure it out. So, Solus, how are you today, young man? Remember what I said today, Solus? Lynn, I'm intrigued. What did you say? This is totally Sod's Law. Seriously, people or someone replying to me on Badoo right now, and I bet you as soon as I end this stream, nobody will speak. Nobody will speak. Sod's Law. I feel like sleeping. Uh-oh. Hope it's not because of my live stream putting you to sleep, Tracy. Are you gonna have a nap before the nut house tonight? Oh, God, I'm putting Debbie Davis to sleep too. Why? Why do you feel censored, Solus? Who's censoring you? What's censoring you? Seriously, people keep messaging me on Badoo and they never speak to me usually. What is going on? Live on YouTube? How rude. Really, only having a laugh. I told him I would fight him. I've lost where um I see goats. So let me guess. Solus had a stream. Lynn was in the chat, and she said if you mention goats again, then there would be trouble, right? Is that? I think that's the just of things. Alien goats. And now Dave is saying, Debbie, I am so damn dead. Why you sound alive to me. Yes, Lynn, I remember my swords are ready. You know, I will not give up my precious goats. Um, yeah, a novel. Or do you already write books, Solus? Yes, Tracy, shall see you indeed tonight. And as Debbie Davis pointed out, it's storytelling time on Thursday. Solus Trenchcoat says, yes, and then I pulled out my swords and people pulled out their guns. This is story time with Solus and Lynn, featuring swords, guns, and alien goats. Have a nice nap, Tracy. Yeah, take care. And I'll see you in the nut house later on, Tracy. And Lynn said that she's got her knives back off the shelf and it is on. Yeah, I thought you mentioned somewhere that you write short stories. You've definitely got the imagination for it. Okay, Mike, I'll have a look later. I've only got one window up just now, but I shall look later. Vlog from the bog. Tracy's having a nap. Who was in the chat? Diva Dave D says, just thought that would be the word to describe it, Debbie. I'm thinking of editing or wherever, but my body wants me to lay down and do nothing. Goodbye, everyone. See you all tonight. Okay, take care, Debbie Davis, and I'll see you in a few hours. And Solo says to stay frosty. Paul, he is in trouble. Solus is in trouble. Uh-oh. Good, Lynn. I have been listening to Eye the Tiger all day. I'm ready. I really liked that song. I milked it. I listened to it too much when I got sick, fed up of it, but I used to really like that song, Eye the Tiger. 8 likes, 5 people watching. How's that possible? Ha! Vlog from the bog says he's got 3 windows open. It's letting him a draft. It's the best tattoo for you, Paul. Think it would look great on your arm. I'm intrigued now. What happens if well, we'll see. It's something to do with Trumpy Trump. I'm thinking maybe. Good night, everyone. Have a good stream. Are you away, Dave? If so, hey, take care, Dave. I must have missed something. Supplement Badoo messages distracted me, but they're gone now. The likes are coming in on your tattoo. Okay. I am here, but I am leaving now. Take care, Dave. Hope you're having a good day. I've got tattoos of my vlog from the bogs, very witty. Have you got any plans to go live again, vlog? I'm sure I've seen you live before, or at least on someone's panel. Jeanette was here earlier on. I also enjoy watching Jeanette's live streams and enjoy watching Eagle VP's live streams. They're good. Often see you there. I'm intrigued to what this tattoo is like. Hmm. Oh, you know of Eagle, Pixie, and Jeanette 2 Soulless trench coat. The community um, seems to be, knowing each other more and more and expanding, it seems. No plans to go live, I just jump on everyone else. Um, Solus also likes Crimson Fantasy, I think he's referring to. That's the only Crimson I can think of off the top of my head. Well, I done 1,004 non-live videos before I jumped on the live stream bandwagon. Now I only like producing live stream videos and have no time for editing anything. My patience is not there anymore. Crimson Fantasy. I don't think I've actually watched him Solus. I've seen him in panels and in the chat. I've heard good things about him and his videos. But I don't think I've watched him myself. But anytime I'm in chats or hear about him, I hear nothing but good things about him. Not sure how long I'll stay on here for, just playing it by ear. Lynn the Crazy Patriots fan says, I have a few people in this community I like too. It's nice that people in my chat anyway seem to, banter back and forth with each other and seem to get on with each other, so that's nice to see. Green Eyes says, you better be one of them, Lynn. He's cool. He pops in my live streams and have been in his. Have you been in just the chat, Solus, or do you go in panels with him? Vlog from the bog at the slopes, the Solus trench coat. The next time you see Crimson's video, use the hashtag Hello Dave for a laugh. It will drive him crazy. I'm going to do that. Stir the pot, stir the pot. Lynn says, of course, Green Eyes. Okay, vlog, I will. See, I started knowing all of you through just my randomness. He's like the glue that sort of connected us all together, I think, because we all know who he is. And that's when I started meeting Debbie and Tracy, then Jeanette, and started discovering YouTubers like Vlog from the Bog. All because of just my randomness. So got, discovered a set of new subs for here, the UK, England. And a set of new subs from America. It's pretty cool. Yes, I've been in panels. I'm still a panel virgin. Maybe one day I'll get on someone's panel. D-Dub's channel. I've not heard of D-Dub's. Is that a she or he? Green Eyes says he calls me kinky. Who calls you kinky? Must have missed something. Yeah, Juice. Yeah, I've known of Juice. Well, I've never actually met him, but I've known him on here for all the time I've been on. So that's 8 years plus. He's been on a few years longer than me, even. I just popped in vlog. I saw something about a big something. LOL. I'll look later. D-Dub is a he. He's cool. I was just curious because sometimes a D can sometimes be a she. And of course, one of my favorites is PMDB. I can't stand that PMDB. I really can't stand that PMDB. I'm quite addicted to him. Poor you need help. It's just a laugh. Right, Mikey Mike 1. And I'm only joking. I don't actually hate PMDB. I don't actually hate Paul Michael David Bain. I don't actually hate myself. I've got to say that because I'm so terrified of the political correctness climate we live in that I feel like we can't even laugh at ourselves anymore. I met Juice recently through the Nut House. Well, when Juice, my randomness, his ears must be burning, all good things. When he went live himself, that's when I joined in, and then I discovered the Nut House following that. Mikey Mike 1 vlog, I have got her mind. Um, no, I'm only kidding. Sometimes I do hate myself. Sometimes I've got to be honest, but the helps I use and God sometimes it's I turn things around. I was just trying to see how many people watch my video called "My Big Smile." Lol. Um, Juice is awesome. So let's um, as I've mentioned plenty of times before, I do have my mental health problems. Had them for a very long time, and sometimes I do hate myself. But with help from others and things, I start to feel a wee bit better. Especially with Lynn's compliments. I need this. I need this hat when Lynn starts dissing out the compliments. Um, you should all watch Crimson video with Juice. He has a great. Oh, is it a singing video with Juice? I can't sing. I can't sing at all. Um, but as I say, I've heard good things about Crimson, but I've not seen his videos. I was looking at my subscriptions today. I'm only a sub to 99 people or so, so I might as well sub to Crimson and make it 100. Welcome back to Dirt Show TV. How are you doing? I just can't get enough of you guys. Juice sings, Crimson edits. Juice is a good editor himself, actually. If I've missed anything. Thanks for making me so welcome, and you lot are entertaining me. I watch a lot of your short hair videos. I need a. It's not just Lynn with the compliments. I need that hat back on when Mikey 1 gives me compliments. I'm not too bad, Dirt Show. How are you? Um. Oh, sorry, I've missed your not good. Oh, well, hopefully your day will start to get better, Dirt Show. Sorry, I missed that. Um. So I guess Mikey Mike um want to see every PMDB video. Love, he is all grown up now. Uh, Full too long hair. This hat needs to be kept on between Lynn and Mike. I need a bigger hat for all these compliments. I really do. Seriously, guys. The compliments are. What can I say? What can I say? Right. Okay. I won't know if it gets better until tomorrow. Well, welcome here anytime, Dirt Show. I won't ask what's happened because it's none of my business, but I hope it does get better for you tomorrow. Um, Solus says, I'm not sure what Solus says. Is this autocorrect? Solus wrecking havoc with your texts? Yes, I'm liking the playlist. Any particular favorites so far, Mike? There's been two. Hey, you take care, Green Eyes. Enjoy yourself. Have a good evening. See you in Nut House later on, maybe. Oh, well, hey, I hope we've talked about our pets a lot on here, and that we're a very pet loving community, and we treat them like family. So I can totally understand, you know. And you take care of Green Eyes. Well, I had short hair from all my life until well, a couple of years ago. Should have a poll. What PMDB do you enjoy most? A PMDB with short hair, with even less filter, the PMDB with long hair, who is a bit more mellow these days. Well, we'll be here for you, Dirt Show. As I say, we love all animals on here. We treat our pets. I haven't got any pets myself, but if I did have one, I'd be like everyone else in chat. I would treat my pet as part of the family. What a load of rubbish Mikey Mike One speaks sometimes. Anyways, maybe I could pull off the bald look, Mike. Because sometimes bald can be beautiful too. Some people really suit it, like The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Gemma Grace, welcome back. How are you doing this evening? And I've heard that hats make you go bald, but I think that's a myth too. I think it's a matter of luck, to be honest. Um, no filter. Mikey Mike One says. Lynn says it's a myth, but but I will say, Dirt Show, Dwayne the Rock Johnston and Stone Cold Steve Austin did not suit hair. I think some people actually look a lot better bald, my opinion. Um, Vlog from the Bog says, I know what I like when your pets get ill. We are worse when, say, a member of family is ill. Um, Google, I don't trust Google. Mikey Mike One, I'm surprised you trust Google. Full of fake news. Well, long hair and hats then. We'll be supporting the Stone Cold Steve Austin rock look very soon then. I'm good. Finally chilling out, seeing you again. Well, you're welcome, Gemma. Very welcome here. Um, Shannon is a hairdresser. The Soulless Trenchcoat says, what about bald women? You say only men. I know how. Um, if I'm being honest, I do prefer me and my long hair fetish. I do prefer women with long hair, but then again, look at my mug. I like women with short hair too. Bald women. There's a singer. Her name escapes me, but she is beautiful, and she wasn't quite. What's her name again? Her name escapes me. She had a song in the '90s, but and there's also a wrestler. She had a shaved head. She was one of CM Punk's cronies, and she was a beautiful bald or shaved head woman. So I do prefer long hair on women, but um, some people suit different styles of hair or no hair at all. Um, Dirt Show says, I remember when, yes, Stone Cold Steve Austin used to have beautiful long blonde hair. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? and got tied in. The Soulless Trench Coat says hello to Gemma. Lynn, the crazy Patriots fan, says I know a lot of men with long hair and have had it all their life, not bald yet. Um, I want to rock the Shawn Michaels look just once in my lifetime, so that's what I'm going for. I can't believe he cut his hair this year. It's like, I live in a world where Shawn Michaels has short hair. What on earth? Um, the vlog from the bog thinks Gail Porter looks sexy bald. Um, I know a lot of, I've read that one. I love having long hair, Gemma Grace says. Um, Long hair is actually new to me. I always had a basic short haired cut. I looked the same each year. I was getting sick of it, so I fancied a change, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to have the Shawn Michaels 1994 look. Now's the time. The Soulless Trenchcoat says, haha, I was joking with you. I know you're joking. I'm no, You know what I think of political correctness? I'm so scared of political correctness, I've got to make clear that I don't actually hate myself. I'm not actually making fun of myself. I'm not terrified of political correctness these days. Vlog from the Bog, yes, that's her. She had a great hit in the 90 year, I believe. I think, I haven't seen her in ages, but I thought she was a beautiful woman. Um, yes, I mean, how dare a 54-year-old man get a haircut? I mean, his fans were so devastated. Shawn, I seen that Shawn Michaels got so annoyed with, like, it wasn't really a big deal to him, and the person that cut his hair, um, then behind his back put a picture of it on Twitter, and that's how everybody found out. And I think Shawn Michaels was really annoyed with him and won't be going back to that barber. So he's lost a customer for 15 minutes of Twitter fame. Um, Gemma used to have short hair, never again, she says. Um, One day I probably will have short hair again, but um, I'm, we shall see. Uh, or no, what if I did get a haircut again? I'll probably just shave it all off. Might as well, might as well have the bald look at some point too. Yes, Lynn. Shawn Michaels. I had short hair when I shaved my dreadlocks out, the Dirt Show TV says. I think Triple H looks better with long hair. Triple H. I'm not Triple H. I say, I've said this before in videos. My videos last year were very wrestling heavy. I don't watch wrestling anymore. I think since the Attitude Era, WWE went through three stages of hell. First was Triple H, second was John Cena, and the third one, sorry, Lynn, I know the knives might come back off the shelf for this one, but the third stage of hell, the one that was the final nail in my coffin in regards to watching wrestling, Roman Reigns. I couldn't do it. I had to tap out. I can't go through another John Cena 2.0 era. A lot more shorter in some places. I see. Vlog. Right, I'm going to be extremely rude, guys. Vlog, I don't know, I haven't saw you in my live streams before, but what I need to do sometimes to keep going is go and make myself another damn cup of tea. So you guys chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. You know, I'm very quick at making tea. Um, I think I remember that skit. Solus, was that in the kitchen or something? Right. Yes. I'll be. I'll be. I'll be back. I'll be back. Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back. Right. Take care, guys. Kettle's still boiling. What have I missed? Let's have a look. Oh, goats, right? Bye bye. Right, come back, come back. Dun, dun, dun. Right, sorry if I've missed any messages. No two goats. What's up with the goats? Don't help him. Be right back. Gotta take a shower. P.S. Goats. What is goats code for? Am I missing something about goats? I'm gonna be dreaming about goats. I have no regrets. Okay, way to go, Solus. Got everyone talking about goats. Goats, goats, goats. Alien goats. I love goats. Hello, everyone. Where did you go? I was away to make tea. I've been speaking for over an hour and I needed recharged. How you doing, WrestleMania? Hmm. Sorry if I've missed anybody's messages. I apologize. Uh, I, I, I don't. I like digestives, but my tea is far too hot. Actually, my grandma used to make tea that was far too hot, and I think the gene has been passed down. I could do a dipping in a biscuit right now. Actually, 10 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for joining in. Again, good to see you, WrestleMania. Hope I'm pronouncing that username right. Cheers, guys. Oh, and I did miss messages, so I missed that one. But I got look at that crooked thumb. I call my thumb. I've got a new name for my thumb. My thumb's name is Crooked Hillary. Okay, I wish it was straight. Come on, Wrestler Mania. It reminds me of WrestleMania. Vlog from the bog says my other half will drink her tea when it's cold. What? That reminds me of how Stone Cold Steve Austin got his name. He said his old girlfriend or wife or whatever said, "You better drink your tea, Steve, before it gets stone cold," and that's how he got his name, apparently. It's nice that we're talking about hair and wrestling for a change, just for a change. No problem, Dirt Show TV. So we've got people in from the UK, we've got people in from America. Everyone seems to be getting on. It's all good to see. It's not really about the video. It's about the community we seem to be growing on here. Not just on my live stream. I'm just a small part of it. But similar people come into all our live streams. We all seem to have fun, get on, have a laugh. That's the main thing. Of course, we're not always going to agree. I'll let someone know in here if I don't agree with them. I'm very honest, but yeah. What is everyone here planning for their next video project or live stream? I'm gonna have another lazy live stream, WrestleMania. I done over 1,000 non-live videos, so I don't feel so bad that now I make lazy live streams. I can't think of any type of edited non-live video that I feel would be worth putting up at the moment. I've done over 1,000 videos, done quite a lot. What about yourself? What videos have you got in the pipeline? Are you going to be going live again soon? I forgot your tissue, never mind. I probably stay on here once this tea gets stone cold or I drink it. Stay on a while after that. Now, after this stream, later on tonight, or whatever it is, early morning for us in the UK, Debbie and Tracy and their Nut House live stream will be live in just a few hours. So I would recommend checking them out. They have a laugh too. Hey Mambo Jambo, I was going to call you by your real name there, but just in case, there's been a few people from my area that came into this stream and I'm like dying to say their real name, and then I remember maybe they don't want me to say their real name. How you doing? Hope you're well. Not planning any live stream topics at the moment. Well, hello there, Lorna. As I say, I sometimes get worried in case people don't want me to say their real name. Everyone welcome Lorna. We used to go, known each other a long time. Vlog from the bog says, okay, Paul Michael, David Bain, going now. Hey, thanks for popping in by, Vlog. Well, you stayed a damn good while. Thank you, I appreciate that. Take care, buddy. So, like I say, later on tonight, Debbie and Tracy will be live with their Nut House live stream. Check them out. I am very much looking forward to the Halloween film, Lorna. I'm not sure if you've seen any of my thoughts or reaction to the trailer. How about you? Do be honest, Lorna. Don't hold back. I was like, I'm very excited for it, but there's moments in the trailer I thought it's really bad acting there. Is it turning into the Jamie Lee Curtis show a wee bit? But I thought there was creepy images in the Halloween trailer, and I thought Michael looked really good, a mask and all that. So I'm still very excited about it, but there's a few points in the trailer I was like, uh-oh, is this a comedy? I generally laughed at some bits that were supposed to be scary. WrestleMania says, for video content, I've an unboxing video coming up, an autism takes on video with my son, a long distance interview with a fellow YouTuber, Skip Smith from the Villages in Florida, at least so far. Skip, I've not heard of that YouTuber. Would you recommend him? What type of videos does he do? That's quite, um, I watched the autism one. I've been honest, I'm not really a fan of unboxing videos, but that's, I know a lot of people in here are, but I watched the autism one and the one with the other YouTuber. Lorna, well, I would recommend watching it. I think you might enjoy it, Lorna. And I know I've had conversations about Halloween before, but are you? I think you are a fan of Jamie Lee Curtis, right? Mikey Mike One. You really have to be careful of giving out too much real information. People, yeah, they do, and it's not just for that reasons. Mikey Mike One. It's like um, I can understand if people don't want to use their real name, like Paul Michael David Bain, for example. But I can understand that. I'm feeling so relaxed now. Thank you guys. You always make me feel so relaxed during the live stream. I appreciate it. My 32nd live stream, 145th video, I think. I'm losing count. It's a shame YouTube Mike wasn't just a place where YouTubers came on to create stuff and it was all drama free. But it is what it is, I guess. Where the hell is Lynn? She's went quiet. Where are you, Lynn? I've got my hat here just ready for you for more compliments. He says my fan to cool down all these compliments, but I take every one of them because, as I've mentioned before, and I used to talk about people that made comments about me in my own community, I've had my fair share of negative comments too in life. So I take every there's Lynn. My chat was going quiet there. I am 51 and starting to think about retirement. Skip Smith is quite entertaining, but mostly does things in around the village's active retirement community in Florida. Skip Smith, I'll check him out. Um, I am needing more YouTubers to subscribe to. I'm only subscribed to 99 folk at the moment. Welcome back, Dirt Show TV. Mikey Mike 1. Dude doxed me because I peed him off. I took my videos down. He left a rock in the park a mile from my house with my. What? That's. Oh. Have you ever heard from this person again, Mike? Lorna's a massive Halloween fan, like myself. What's your favorite Halloween film, Lorna? I know we've had discussions about Halloween before, but what's your favorite one? So disappointed with the Jurassic Park movies. I've still not seen the new Jurassic Park films. I think the last Jurassic Park film I seen was the third one, which I thought was not great. And the Dirt Show says no spoilers, please, Mambo. Is it the new Jurassic Park just out? Like I'm like, apart from Halloween, James Bond, Batman, all that good stuff. I am very behind in films. I've hardly seen any of the Marvel films, even though they've been throwing them out every 5 minutes, it seems. Still to see this tattoo you think I should get, Mikey Mike 1. That reminds me, you can follow me on Twitter. Welcome back, Solus. How are the goats? How are the alien goats? I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't encourage it. Follow me on Twitter, just my two names and DB at the end. There you go. At Paul Michael DB for those on Twitter. Don't go and see it, Lorna says. I was afraid of that. I haven't heard anything about the Jurassic Park new film. I've seen a trailer and the recommendations, but I never checked it out. I blocked him on UT, so no, just what others say about him. Oh, I'll. I mean, that's is. I mean, that is scary. You know, um, that would freak me out, Mike. If that happened to me. Fan John used to freak me out. I've mentioned Fan John before, and how he sent him a package to Cheers Bar and Club years ago, with my name on it because I never gave him my address. And me and my friend at the time were terrified to open it. Lynn, I changed my channel, picked back, and everything. There's nothing wrong with your. I don't mind Tinkerbell, Lynn, but I don't think there was anything wrong with your picture. Good, they are good. Solus has got a very imaginative imagination. Often talks about alien goats and things like that. Check out Solus's channel. He had a good reaction to the Halloween trailer. He also goes live, like me, a lot. He went, is 6 hours live still your record, Solus? I've went 4 hours before, 3 times. What started freaking you out, Lynn? Um, well, my favorite live stream recently was when we all started talking about the experiences, real life experiences with ghosts. Mikey Mike 1, you were telling us some unbelievable stories, like we painted, and I was so fascinated by everyone's ghost stories. And I went over 4 hours. I was just so fascinated by the chat. 6 is still the longest. I remember, was it your friend Solus? I went 13 blooming hours. That's wild. Mikey Mike 1, all kidding aside, be very careful online. People have, yep. There is Mikey Mike 1. There's some very sick people on the internet and they need to get well soon. Like TPG says, I totally stole that from him. Oh, the Solus Trenchcoat has had experiences with the paranormal. Is this your imagination or are these genuine experiences? I've got to ask that, Solus. Sometimes when you write stuff in the chat, I'm not sure, is he being serious or is he not? Hard to tell sometimes. Um, the Solus Trenchcoat says, yes, my friend, you should check out her channel. I may be being interviewed by her about my ghost experiences. What's the Let us know what the channel is, Solus. If you want to type your friend's name in the chat. Still haven't give anybody new a blue Rem shirt. Thank you, Lorna. You're far too kind. Lynn's been giving me compliments. I've had to change my hat a few times and put on a bigger one with all these compliments I've been getting. My ego's going to burst. Back to the neutral Italy hat. I've got such a collection of hats these days. We're running out of space for them all. And mugs. So, has anybody been out recently? Anybody had any wild nights out recently? I have a board, but it doesn't really work for me. I see. I've still to try out that Pacific board. I'm even scared to mention its name. It was weird because we're all talking about ghost stories. I had just came home from Aberdeen's premier one and only gay bar and club. I came and did a live stream. We started talking about the ghost experiences, which I was very fascinated in. So fascinated in that I stayed up for 4 hours longer. I'd been out most of the night in a family party earlier on. And when we started talking about the ghost stories in that Pacific live stream, we actually started, a lot of us started getting chills. So as Trenchcoat says, her main channel is, I can't pronounce that name. I'm not even going to attempt to butcher it. But I'll remember it. Wanders, and the second one is. Oh, is she sometimes in the chats? So is that? I really recognize her second channel name. Candid Candy, where she does her interviews. If you go there, says, I will give you credit. Not being in Cheers, not missing much anything. Well, I wasn't there for Grampian Pride weekend, Lorna, but I heard, hey, Lorna, apparently all the good gays were there, wherever that means. But I was not there for the Grampian Pride weekend. I was at Cheers Saturday, not missing much, Lorna. In fact, I've banned myself from the place. 'Cause it's just, nothing bad's happened or anything, just it got too addictive. I was going out myself too much, and I thought, I just delete everybody that's associated with Cheers off Facebook, unfollowed them on Twitter, so kind of self-banned. But I feel like it was time again, Lorna, because I was going there, um, nobody was speaking, and then I'd go home myself and just having miserable nights out. So I thought it was time to cut the negative out of my life again. She is, and yes, I've definitely seen that name before. I will check her out. What's that, Lorna? We both have a live. What do you mean by that? Sorry. Um, and TPG, yes, TPG. I always get jealous watching the trailer park guy when he's in his pool of his in America. I just want to dive in with him. We certainly do. Uh, I was giving people a laugh on here yesterday, or I hope they were laughing about some of the things some members of our community, Lorna, have said about me, and just some of the stuff is crazy, crazy. The Soulless Trench Coat. If you want to catch her live, she goes live the most. Right, I'll also both of her channels. Um, we had a fascinating conversation about ghost stories, and it was getting a bit. It was really quite depressing ghost stories, actually. I mean, Mikey Mike one, your stories were unbelievable, and Painted Roy, I felt for you both. Um, I've had yeah, I wished could have joined in with the ghost stories. I haven't really got much. I've got some things that have happened that I can't explain why they happened, but nothing like what Mikey Mike one were telling me. And what's that? Painted Road. Mikey Mike one says they have underwear night on a Friday at the bar here. I went for a drink and peak Friday, drank too much, and my eyes were hurting. We have the one and only bar here. They're the best bar in Aberdeen, but they're the only bar in Aberdeen, so it's kind of easy to be the best bar in Aberdeen when you're the only one. That's okay, Lorna. I haven't got much stories either about ghosts. The Dirt Show TV says, I friended you, Solus. Yes, Solus is a nice young man. With a goat fetish. Right. Lynn, the crazy Patriots fan, well, is I think is quite warm in here too, Paul, without watching you swim. That hat should just stay on. That hat I've got should just stay on. Right, someone please call me ugly. Bring me back down to earth. Mm. But Lorna, I've got no. I'm not going out myself again. That's for sure. Plus, with unfriending folk and unfollowing them, I wouldn't be surprised if I get banned again anyway. So I did do it deliberately. But as I say, I missed the Grampian Pride weekend. I wasn't out at all that weekend. I believe there was a dating night or singles night on Friday, and then the big party on Saturday. But I just avoided Aberdeen. Apparently, Lorna, what a cheek! Someone said all the good gays were there. The gays that never go to Cheers usually, but the good ones were there apparently. Um, The Solus Trenchcoat says, "Got you back, Dirt TV. I like your profile pic. Is an angry looking haha. But you're far too kind, Lorna. I don't have a nightlife. Well, to be fair, I haven't been out as often as I used to. For years I was out weekly, if you will, when I stopped talking to a Pacific pal of mine that I used to go out with quite a lot, and the social life sort of died. I stopped speaking to him, but you know, you missed Pride too, Lorna. Um, I did see some trends about it on not well hashtags about it on Twitter, Lorna. Um, and people were saying how nice it was that everyone was so nice to each other. It's like, why can't it be like that all the time? Why can't it be like that all the time? And apparently, the good ones were there. And then I went in the weekend after, Lorna, and the photographer told me apparently there was a queue like a mile long. I think that's far fetched. Mikey Mike One says, "Look that bar up, Paul. It's close optional at the door. Alanto, Georgia, hot club. Sounds much more exciting than the club bars we have here. That's for sure." Mikey Mike One. I am too scared. I'm very scared of political correctness, and I don't repeat some of the things you lot say in the chat for reasons. I'm even scared to slag off myself. Well, maybe we could go out again, Lorna, and perhaps we won't fall out this time. Well, I know some who we've had this discussion, of course, before Mike and Mike One, but I do know some people, and some people I believe did have a good time with the Pride. And if you go back further into my videos, you can see me all excited for a Pride that got cancelled. But these days, I'm not so keen on it. But yeah, some people like it. Um, Dirt Show TV says the good may have been there, but because you weren't there, the apps. Right, that hat's going on again. All these compliments. Good grief. Good grief. The great. I'll take that. I'll take that and write it down. After all the abuse I used to get from them, I've mentioned it before when people ask me about trolls. Well, I said I had sort of trolls when I first started YouTube from my own community. They used to give me a rotten time and had so many rumors, HIV rumors, and all this horrible, horrible rumors before. So I'm taking all the compliments I can get. But this hat does look ridiculous. So please, I appreciate the comments, but what was I going to say? Lost my train of thought with this stupid hat on. But yeah, I appreciate all the compliments. The soulless trenchcoat says, "Paul, do you know another word for rooster?" I yes, but I am terrified of the way things are going on social media. Everyone seems to be getting you censored. What I do, Lorna, with these particular live streams is I, in a way, throw off my political hat and I advise others to throw off their political hats. Come in here, let's have a good non-political time, and let's have good fun. That's my plan, if you will, with the live streams, Lorna. I know we agree so much on politics too, but yeah, that's Mikey Mike One. You're one of my biggest trolls. Maybe you are. Maybe you are Mikey Mike One. Um, Solus, the game messiah, wasn't there to show them the way. I probably would have. You know what? If I went out that night, the bouncers probably would have said nay tonight. You know what, Lorna? I'd taken money out actually to go out on a Saturday, and for the first time ever, Lorna, despite taking money out to go out, I had a bad feeling in my gut. It was going to be a horrific night because it was obviously going to be busy with Grampian Pride, and also Liverpool v Real Madrid was on. That clientele together, I just had this gut feeling that it wasn't going to be a good night, and I just stayed in. I think I went live instead. I think I had a PMDB Pride instead on here. No, don't worry about messing up what you type, Lynn. I don't care about that. Well, yes, Lorna, but I'm trying not to think about it because I don't like flying. But I do have a family wedding this year in Houston, Texas. But I'm trying not to think about it too much because I hate flying. Hate flying. But yes, that would be nice to be there. It'd be a family holiday. It'd be good to be back in America again. Los Solis, I think I love you. Well, there's a lot of love in the air, like. Solus is pretty damn witty, I tell you. Thanks for 10 likes, 5 viewers. Feeling surrounded. I've enjoyed this live stream. This is one of my favorites. Hope you have enjoyed too. Ha! Lynn. Solus doesn't swing that way. Oh, Mike, your luck's out. I'm by, of course, if I have to put in a label. I do prefer women at the moment. Yes, me too, Lorna. I turn full-blown religious when I'm flying in the air and all that stuff. I just get scared, you know. I don't like airports either. I get flustered. Well, I suppose everybody does. They're so busy, and I couldn't travel all the time. I could certainly not travel all the time. PMDB Pride, Grampian Pride maybe once a year, but PMDB Pride on here is every day. Dirt Show says, oh yes, I remember you saying you don't like flying either. The Solus. Well, I was going to call him, but I thought that may. Well, it wouldn't piss me off, but I can understand you. You know, I think I've got a mix of Christians in here and atheists, and some that just don't have any title to them. So I can understand that, Solus. Um, really, Mambo Jumbo. Have you heard from Fergus lately? He's sometimes, well, he says he watches these videos. Is Fergus, are you lurking? Solus believes in everything. Well, let's hope not, Lorna. I told you I would come. Keep your mind. Lynn. Lynn. Sometimes these live streams can dive straight into the gutter with Lynn and Mikey Mike 1 in the house, or turn into a goat fest with the soulless trench coat in the house. But as I say, we're all adults in this Pacific chat anyway, so we can have fun. We can talk about adult themes and have a good laugh. A lot of these, right into the gutter, absolutely. A lot of these live streams of mine have put the age to 18 and above, because YouTube doesn't like suggestive material if it's not rated 18. Oh, Mikey Mike one, don't say that now. I just wondered, I I don't think I think last time he came up and we just sort of I don't know what we did. Yeah, we did meet up, Lorna. I don't think it was a night or anything. I think he went to Dundee or something that weekend. But the gutter is so lovely. You know, when you mentioned clowns and the gutter, of course, reminds me of It, a film I thought I had seen years ago, but turns out I'd only seen half of the film. I'd never turned the disc of my DVD around, so still to see part B of It. I've already given that DVD away to someone else. But I was like, that's quite a short film. What a strange end. And why is there no credits? Ooh, there's more on the other side. I do the stupidest things sometimes. I really do. Like I said, if we were doing a drinking game on here, and if everyone took a shot for everything, every time I said something stupid, you probably all be dead. 1:44, 5, according to my watch. Still on here at least 2 hours. Of course, the Nut House later on with Debbie and Tracy is on later on. They start about. It's out on Sky. Oh, it. The new one or old one, Lorna? Soulless. Fair enough. Might be a fun game, that drinking game with PMDB. Who will survive? Soulless first, goats now. Clowns, you really want on my bad side. Now, we all know Lynn's background with her knives. I haven't saw much of them for a while, Soulless. In the chat. Let's not aggravate Lynn too much. Oh, me. My expectation for Halloween is, well, I hope it's the best one since Halloween, 1978. I think it's got potential. I mean, as I say, I thought it was a mixed bag trailer. I wasn't too sure at the start of the trailer. But then I watched it again. It's like, oh, I quite like the dogs barking and like the weird sort of where Mike. Oh, maybe I shouldn't mention the trailer, Lorna, if you haven't watched it yet. Maybe you should watch the trailer first, and we can discuss the trailer. Maybe you shouldn't be mentioning it because I know you haven't seen it, or you said you haven't seen it yet. But I think it has the potential to be at least the best sequel ever. My favorite sequel is Halloween 4, the Halloween 4: The Return of Michael Myers from 1988, but it's far from a flawless film. She is Mikey Mike one. We both have been to the infamous Cheers Bar and Club I've mentioned a few times on here. Blue Man Solus? What? Have I missed something? I can see another short story being created, Solus. Oh, you didn't like the mental asylum scene. I wasn't too sure. Yeah, that's a good idea, Lorna, and then we can have a nice chat about the trailer and our thoughts on the trailer. I wasn't so sure on the asylum scene when I first seen it. I liked the homage to Donald Pleasance, Dr. Loomis, my favorite character from the Halloween franchise. I wasn't sure of that scene to begin with, but then I kind of liked it later on after rewatching it. He has been a doormat, but he may awake this blue man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get your knives ready, Lynn. Halloween will be released October 19th. I'll probably go and see it twice. On October 19th, I think it's got to be done if we're going to see Halloween on Halloween too. I think it has to be done. Even if it's horrendous, I probably will still do that. I think I might see Terminator Genesis twice, so I might as well go and see Halloween twice. It's a terrible movie. We do have fun, and I hope we remain having fun for a long time to come. This has been one of my more favorable live streams. I thought the 30-minute one was shite last night. I didn't think I gave myself enough time for that stream, but it was what it was. You get the good, bad, and ugly with me on here. It was too stylistic and not realistic enough for me. It didn't fit the Halloween vibe. Yeah, there was parts in the trailer. I was like, oh, sugar. It's getting a bit cheesy here, getting a bit cheesy there. My favorite scene was um, what I thought was Michael Myers sitting beside the bed with a sheet over him, but apparently, well, some people are speculating that's not Michael Myers under the sheet, but I thought it was. I thought it looked creepy as frogs. Yes, we do have lots of fun there. They're brainstorming. Who's brainstorming no new show ideas? Yeah. To Lorna, Mikey Mike 1 says, join us in the nut house. I need to go get a tissue, folks. I have to leave just briefly. But I'm going to be, me and my caffeine addiction. I'm going to get a tissue, but I think I'm going to have another cheeky cup of tea if you don't mind. Talk amongst yourselves. Hope you enjoyed the Halloween trailer, Lorna, if you're still there. And I'll be right back. All goats behave now. Yeah, I wasn't blown away by the trailer Soulless either, if I'm being honest. Back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lorna's back, and she just watched the trailer, and is so. Judging by that comment, you enjoyed the trailer, Lorna. Sorry if I've missed any messages. Okay, because I'm not down with a sausage fest. I've definitely missed something. Very versatile audience. Sorry, Dirt, I am annoying, but he is cute. I can't help it. I've missed more compliments. I should really scroll back up, but it seems Americanized. Do you think it's a good thing or bad thing, Lorna? Lynn, the super fan. It's nice to have one super fan at least. Um, so, Lorna, may I ask you? Oh, bad thing. Um, well, what did you like from the trailer? You said you were excited about it, or I thought it was a mixed trailer myself. I agree with Mike. Each to their own. Again, I am scrolling up now, but I apologize if I've missed something. Oh, oh, just talking about that for a change. I love the franchise, Lorna says. I'm worried. Are you worried? Are you... So, those who have watched the trailer, what was your best moment in the trailer? What was your, like, oh, sugar? Is this is going to be horrendous? Is this a comedy? Let me know. My favorite image in the trailer was whom I thought was Michael Myers with a sheet over him, with the glasses on the sheet. I thought that looked creepy as F, as frogs. Frogs placing the word I can't say. Um, and the worst part of the trailer for me was when Jamie Lee Curtis goes, Michael, Michael. Oh, shut up. If she's not scared of Michael Myers, why should we be scared of him? So it was a mixed bag for me. Well, let me know, those who did watch the trailer, what was your favorite and least favorite part? I know Solus wasn't keen on the opening with the asylum. I was just chuffed. My old buddy Donald Pleasant. So he wasn't really my old buddy. I didn't actually know him. But my favorite actor, Donald Pleasant, got a wee homage at the start. That's definitely him in the picture. Dr. Loomis, the backbone of the Halloween franchise. Let's see, Halloween 4. He's back, and he'll be back again October 19th. Michael. It's being played for money. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is back for the money. I will say, I do think she's not telling the truth why she's really back. You hated the start, Lorna, but start bit, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't particularly like it to begin with, but it's sort of growing on me. I kind of like the dogs going berserk. Mikey Mike 1 has no interest in horror movies. But like you say, Mikey Mike 1 is what makes us different. It's what makes the world go round. Welcome back, Solus. We're talking about how much we love the opening to the new Halloween trailer. I thought it was an amazing scene. Lynn says, "Dirt, yeah, super fans on game shows and such usually get appreciated." People were saying that Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis in this film was like reminded them of Linda Hamilton in Terminator 2 Judgment Day. She was out for blood in that film. I don't think Laurie is as badass as Linda Hamilton's character. What was it? Sarah Connor. It's a damn good movie, Terminator 2. It's one of my favorites, along with Jaws and the original Halloween. Yeah, welcome back, Solus. Also, did any of you see um, the wee Easter egg to Halloween Free Season of the Witch? Did any of you spot the wee Easter egg that was in the trailer? I thought it was a nice touch. See if you spotted it. What's your favorite Terminator, Lorna? But ha, fair enough, Dutch show. Dutch show. Fair enough, Dirt show. It's not everybody's cup of tea. Mikey Mike one. Um, I haven't saw the remake for RoboCop, but I did enjoy the earlier films. Lorna, I haven't saw them in a while. I would say maybe probably RoboCop one's my favorite. But I've heard so many bad things about the remake. You like the second one best? Uh-oh, Lynn says RoboCop sucks. Each to their own now. Mikey Mike one's not a fan of horror. Some of us like RoboCop, some of us don't. It would be a very boring place if all of us like the same thing. I was going to say a particular film franchise sucks, Lynn, but I'm not feeling brave enough right now. Not feeling quite brave enough. But I haven't even seen that particular franchise, but I've got a feeling it sucks. My favorite film franchise is Halloween. I do like James Bond, and I think they've ruined Batman with this DC extended universe nonsense. The RoboCop sequels are terrible, Laura says. I've not seen the films in a long time, but I remember um, liking the original the best. Jaws ruined. Speaking of Jaws, there's Jaws. Jaws ruined the beach for me. Will not go back into the ocean. One of my favorite films of all time, Mike. Got the VHS. I don't know if you can see it behind me, behind the clock. Okay. Paul, don't go there. Harry Potter sucks, and so does Roman Reigns. There you go. I said it. Now I'm waiting to get killed. I like seeing Laurie with that like the closets we came to before was H2O, and even in that, Laurie was still kind of scared. Yeah, she was at start. She was kind of scared at the beginning, then she just like F this. She got herself that big ass axe. Yeah, we definitely need a bigger boat, or maybe we need a bigger goat, Solus. Welcome, Annette. We're discussing horror films again for a change. But quite a random sort of live stream here. Brock Lesnar's one of the greatest of all time, I know. He's just wonderful. How are you doing, Annette? We are going to need a bigger boat. I'm going to need a bigger hat for some of these compliments I've been getting. Yes, definitely a bigger goat, bigger boat, bigger hat. I'm looking for, but even if I did think the Halloween trailer sucked, which I didn't, I enjoyed bits of it. I would still look forward to it, and I would still go and see it. So, up to much tonight or this evening, Lynn, with you? Uh-oh, not so good. Way bigger going. You'd love Inside Number Nine. Um, what do you mean by that, Lorna? Sorry. Well, we well, trailer is just trailer. Yeah, it is. I mean, there's been terrible films like Batman and Robin springs to mind, and someone could probably make a ace looking trailer of that film, make it look ace when we know it's not ace at all. So it is just a trailer after all. It could be a disaster. It could be the best thing since Halloween '78. I was trying to spot no Nick Castle, the original guy that played not Halloween, Michael Myers in the original Halloween. I know he has a cameo in the film as Michael Myers. The most of the film he's played by a new younger actor, but I think he probably was in the trailer at some point, and I think it's where Laurie shoots up at the house and can see Michael Myers in a mirror reflection. I think that's Nick Castle there. Um, a BBC TV show. I don't watch any TV at the moment, Lorna, but I'll check that out. You should watch the movie Lost Boys. The original, yes, and he's only in one scene, and he doesn't walk at all in the film. Nick Castle, he is 70 years old now. Well, I think that was him looking in the mirror in the trailer. Um, Loved Lost Boys, and that says, Paul, do you get a lot of requests from Badoo? People want absolutely not. Like pulling teeth on Badoo, Mikey Mike 1. As I say, I do prefer women at the moment, but I used to get much more attention on that dreadful app known as Grinder. I haven't had Grinder because I've still got a flip phone. I've had a flip phone the last couple of years. I haven't been on that app for a couple of years. Don't really miss it, to be honest. But as for Badoo, nobody, nobody speaks. I feel much more appreciated on here with you lot. It really is, Lorna. Have you been on the joys of Grinder yourself, Mikey Mike 1? Well, I'm glad you're here, Annette. I appreciate you coming in. This has been one of my favorite live streams to date. It's my 32nd one, 1045th video altogether. And I think I've really enjoyed myself on here. The Nut House is on later on tonight for those who enjoy the Nut House with Debbie Davis and Tracy Plans. You had to do so, let's do so. Um, I like like with men and women. The problem I found the most is when you do start speaking to them, a lot of them will chat to you and chat to you, then they'll ghost you the next day. And it's like, what did I say? What did I do? Hate that bullshit. But then again, I go out and no one speaks to me in Cheers Bar and Club either. So I'm in between a rock and a hard place. Maybe I need to find. Well, there is a lot of places, but I always feel like it's the devil. Anywho, join us at 9 p.m. Eastern in America, about 2 a.m. for UK viewers if you want to join the Nut House live stream. I sometimes get educated on there. We will appreciate you here, Paul. You make good. I'm, that's my intention. As I say, throw off your political hats. Come here, have fun. That's it, really. Keep it simple. Oh, right. Joys of being alive. You can't edit out stuff. Well, I'm happy with continuing on here for a little bit longer. If you guys are happy. Yes, Lorna, I cannot wait for to be playing. Football's coming home in Vindaloo, and England winning the World Cup. Come on, England! I can't wait. I'm glad you're here, Annette. Are you excited for the World Cup, Lorna? Yeah, so I've actually went to sleep one time and it must have been going late, Nippy and Janae live stream, and they were still on at 7 a.m. my time, but I'd just been up and I got some of their feed. I can't wait for England to win the World Cup. I cannot wait. And Steven Gerrard just win everything with Rangers. Be fun. Be beautiful. You are. So who are you backing in the World Cup, Lorna? Who do you think's going to win? A lot of people think Argentina may win, other than England, of course. Lynn, the crazy Sport England. Like I told you today, our chats need to take a page. Oh, hey, Lynn. I appreciate that comment. As I said, the live streams I enjoy is when the host, me just now, interacts with the chat. I get annoyed, and I will say I get annoyed, and I unsub from people if they ignore me or ignore someone else in the chat too much. Obviously, we're going to have your favorites that come in, but I try and treat everybody the same on here. Mikey Mike One says, "Oh my God." Hmm. Yeah, we've discussed this before, Annette, and that's when I leave and unsub and dislike. Meow. Um, England, just because it reminds me of New England, which I believe is an American football team, if I'm right, Lynn, or am I way off guard? Yeah, I've been supporting England. I was on the bandwagon up here in Scotland of anybody but England, but I got off that bandwagon in 2012, and I've been supporting England in the last few tournaments, the Euros and the World Cup. I've got an extra excuse to. Uh, I have an extra excuse to support England now with Steven Gerrard being the new Rangers manager. A lot of people think Rangers are an English team. So yeah. What's this, Lorna? Annoyed at such a who's some? What's happened, Lorna? Sorry. Hey, take care, Dirt Show. Thanks for popping in by, and hope to see you again on here soon. Take care, Dirt. Yes. Lorna, what did you mean by annoyed at such a homophobic? What's happened? Sorry. Mike, cheers. Manager Mike saying, hit that like button. Wonder if there'll be a new member of the PMDB police force on here. Oh, my tea's turning stone cold, Steve Austin. Been yapping too much. So wanting to sing just now. So wanting to sing. Everybody enjoying the stream? Yeah. No, you really don't want that, Lynn. But I saw Lynn. You checked out my Summerhill Gay God Sings Like a Virgin. Cheers video, Lynn. How did you cope? A dreadful video. Dreadful title, dreadful video. As I say, I don't retract on here. You get the good, bad, and the ugly on here. Hey, Granny takes a trip. Lurk away. I'm happy you're here. Thanks for the comment. Yes, it was little cutie you. It was adorable. Well, what's that? 8 years ago now? That video was. Oh God, Mike. My singing was horrendous, and you can actually see a punter in that video going, "No, no." Did you see that bit? One of my rare videos, and that's Cheers Bar and Club. That's the place to be here in Aberdeen. Oh, sorry. Russia. I haven't really um thought about. I actually forgot it was hosted in Russia. Lorna. I haven't really thought about it because I forgot it was hosted there. Um, but what I was saying in the World Cup is I hope England win. I think they'll do well. But I generally forgot um, it was hosted there. Yeah, I probably was having fun in that video. I was having a lot of fun in some of my older videos. I was really having a good time, even though some of them weren't that great. Soulless Trenchcoat loves football. Um, yeah, it's nice. It's nice that people are actually watching these playlists. PMDB videos volume 3 coming real soon. I'm putting that together. I like it in Solus. It'll be PMDB 201 to 300, and that's videos from 2011 and 2012, including a video called "I'm Pregnant." That well, like as you can see from that video, Mikey Mike One and the other horrid videos you've watched, I can't dance. I cannot dance at all. Can't sing. Can't dance. I haven't got those talents. Well, if you're very, very bored, Soulless Trenchcoat, there's playlists to my. Well, I'm going to do a playlist up until my newest video, but it'll take a while, adding them all in the right order and all that. Yes, there's one called that, Lynn. It was my first video in 2012. What, Lynn? Um, Lorna said, is I yes trench coat? Okay. I guess I need to take time to watch. Well, yeah, personally, I wouldn't recommend anyone watching those videos, but you know, I was inspired to create these playlists because, you know, there's a couple of people out there that want to see them all. So for those that want to see them all, you can check them out. Um, there's so much competition, I guess, out there, Annette. I haven't saw um, him in a long time, Lorna. So I don't think he is. Hard to watch YouTube and be in real life adult. Um, so what's his hashtag? At least it's a change from goats. Uh, what's what's dangerous? Mikey Mike one. The video I was talking about, I listed it pregnant because I'd put on weight and I said I looked like I was pregnant. Mikey Mike one misread. Me and my big mouth. What other videos are from that playlist? Can't think. See, when you've made so many videos and that is lost, when you make so many videos on YouTube, you do generally forget what you didn't say in them. There are obviously some that stand out. Uh, Paul is pregnant or was, but you know when you've made so many, you do generally forget what you didn't say in them all. Like I think it was Lynn commented on one video recently. It was quite a newish video, but she commented on. I wasn't sure what the video was about. I'd forgotten what I said and did in the video. I will own, you know, Paul. If you have a baby, you will own Disneyland. Why would I own Disneyland now? I mean, Disneyland, Disney in general, they pretty much own everything these days, right? Um, I'll stay on here about another half an hour, then I'll wrap things up, and then I'll be joining in the chat with Tracy and Debbie in that house live. I'd be rich, Mike one says. I really want to sing. I really want to sing so badly. Because Walt Disney put in his will that if a man had a baby, they would really. I think Solus is pulling my leg. And oh, Annette's heard that. Disneyland when I was over in Florida. It was huge. It was massive. If that's the question to me, Laura, yes, I love or used to love roller coasters. I haven't actually been on one in a long time. Anybody else like roller coasters? Matt's never been to Disneyland. Walt was an a-hole. I haven't really read much about him. Mikey Mike one likes trains. They're better than planes. But yeah, I used to really love roller coasters. And I would still go on and let my inner kid out. It'd be great fun. Disneyland scares soulless. I was so annoyed soulless. I went over to Disneyland when I was a kid, and blooming Donald Duck wasn't there. I mean, how rude is that? We're all the way over there to see Donald Duck, and he's not even there. Um, Annette likes trains too. Lynn says, yeah, well, I would call National Enquirer considering I haven't had SCX in 2 years and had surgery. I would be rich. A random conversation, Robin. I love it. I like it. I like it. Izzy, soulless. I was raging he wasn't there. Like I was properly um, raging. It's like Goofy was there. It's like who cares about Goofy and Pluto? Who cares about them two? I haven't watched the old cartoons in a long time. Um, Lynn wants to visit Harry Potter Land in Universal Studios. I was at Universal Studios. I think one of those, I was on the Jaws ride, but I think it's now some sort of Harry Potter ride. Um, yeah, who cares about the pothead Goofy? Oh, me. Harry Potter is a terrible series, yes or no? Yeah, that would be good fun, Lynn. Oh, so still another half an hour or so. I sound more tired than I am. Then maybe, just maybe, I'll join in. Can everybody hear me okay? I have to quieten down because I do live in a flat. Can everybody hear me okay-ish still? Is it sounding like was that videos, Word of Whisper, ASMR videos or something? Good. Thank you, Annette. I was on the Jaws ride in Universal Studios and okay, everybody behave now. Let's let's just behave now. I don't want anybody getting upset if things are going too far. I was on the Jaws ride in Universal Studios. I thought it was so silly and so fake. I love Jaws, as you know. There was a woman on it for and she was screaming her head off like a shark was actually going to come up and eat her. Yes, to what is talking about the Jaws ride, Lorna? Doo doo. That was terrible. Remember when I aced it on the Nippy and Janae movie soundtrack night, Lynn? I lemon well aced that movie soundtrack quiz. Until I got to the Halloween one. The Soulless Trenchcoat says they have this event where you sit on water floaters in the water and watch. Oh, I think I've seen a picture of that on Twitter. That looks fun. That does look fun. I would be up for that. It's one of my it is one of my favorite films of all time. Would anybody else be up for watching Jaws while at the sea? Um, that was awesome, Lynn says. Tell us about your holiday in Italy. I was only there briefly, Lauren. I was best man at my mate Ross's wedding, and I didn't really appreciate weddings up until then. I could sort of see why people make a big fuss and carry on about them now. I delivered my best man speech. I think it went okay. People said it was good, but then they might just be saying that. I was swearing that damn kilt is far too hot in Italy. But I'd recommend Italy. I never thought, I got this hat from Italy, and I never really thought of going to Italy before, but I would highly recommend Italy if you can get there sometime. It's beautiful. The people are very carefree, very, you know, very hot. You don't need much clothes over in Italy. Thank you, Lynn. I have a shark tracker app on my phone. Some big ones so close to. Oh, really? Oh, that's quite pretty cool, Mikey Mike. One, I didn't know you got such a thing as a shark tracker app. And it says, yeah, but nothing scares me except people. I would love to go there. Well, I would recommend it. I never thought of it before, but when I was there, I was blown away by the scenery. And I'm not someone that gets blown away by scenery, but I was blown away by how beautiful Italy was. There was a few videos, not very good videos, but there's some videos of me in Italy. And yeah, I got drunk over there. Shock horror. I was only there for a few days and was back home before you knew it. But I kind of had to be there because I was best man and his family friends, and I'd know Ross since the start. Basically, me and Ross have our mums are best friends with each other and have been for years and years. So I've known Ross literally all my life. The Soulless Trenchcoat says, I would go down. I enjoy Jaws. The characters are great. My favorites are Quint and Hooper. Yes, I like them. I like all of the main three characters in the Jaws film. Roy Snyder and Robert Shaw. He was Quint. Thank you, Lorna. Are you anybody in the chat going away anywhere nice this summer, this year? Robert Shaw played one of my favorite Bond villains, Grant, and For Mercy of Love. He died pretty young, though, Robert Shaw. I read up about him. I don't know, he died quite not too long after Jaws, actually. Okay, Mike, you take care. Thanks for popping in by and sticking around. No plans for going away then, Nat? I wouldn't be going to America this year, but since it's my cousin's wedding, our family sort of has to be there. Chief Brody didn't really interest you. Fair enough. I liked him though, being honest. I thought all three had great chemistry on the boat, and I thought Rob Schneider's character Brody was the only good part of Jaws 2. Do, do. I've mentioned the Jaws films quite a bit in some of my older videos. Sequels I hate but own from 2014. And I mentioned Jaws. Carrie Bullard stretching over. I mentioned Jaws, the game I have. Um, Jaws Vengeance or something it's called. It's brutal. I've talked about that in a recent video too. I was counting down to my 1000th video. Yes, I didn't even, well, I actually have them. They're here. But I will say Solus. There they are. Jaws 1, 2, no, Jaws 2, 3, and 4. Um, you might find some of them or some moments in the sequels that are so bad they're good. Jaws the Revenge was so bad in 1987 there hasn't been a Jaws film since. Um, I'm not. I just want. I want to. I just want everybody to have a good time in here. Um, I know not all of us are going to get on in the chat, but please, folks, just try and have a good time in here and leave the arguments. Take them somewhere else, please. Lorna, I think you said, if you're still here, of course, that you enjoyed. No, I'm just saying, just in general, and I'm not, you know, um, yeah, Lorna, did you like the Jaws sequels? If so, which one did you like best? I thought Jaws 3 is insane when it's so ridiculous. Have you seen what Solus Trenchcoat says? He's never seen the Jaws sequels, but Jaws 3 takes place in SeaWorld of all places. The shark manages to end up in there. Such a bad film. Such a bad film. I'll say no more because I don't want to spoil any of it if you do end up watching it. But I guess there's some scenes in that Jaws 3, which was a 3D release in 1983. I was just checking, Lorna. I was wondering what if you liked the Jaws sequels. I think you said you liked the Jaws film, but did you like the Jaws sequels? Well, what I was disappointed so was about Jaws 3 is it takes place in SeaWorld, where, of course, and there is killer whales in this film. But the shark doesn't have a square go, a fight with a whale. It takes place in SeaWorld. There's killer whale in the film, yet there's no scene where Jaws goes up. I thought that would have been a natural thing. Like, they missed the boat with that. And it is a terrible film. Lorna didn't like the sequels at all, agreeing that they're terrible. I think, well, obviously, Jaws 1 for everybody is the best by far. Haha, killer whale, but no whale Jaws fight that could have exactly. I think there's dolphins in the film, and Shamu as the whale's known at SeaWorld. I think they give that name to all the whales at SeaWorld anyway. The sharks in SeaWorld. Why is it not fighting? I didn't get that. I didn't get that. I know maybe they didn't have the technology in 1983 to create a robotic killer whale, but I thought Surely the shark's got to go 1-on-1 with Shamu in SeaWorld, surely, in Jaws 3. But there was no such scene. But it's a ridiculous film. It's absolutely ridiculous. As just like what Lorna says, they're frogging awful. Well, this was before Free Willy Solus. I think Free Willy was released in 1993, and Jaws 3 was released in 1983. So this was 10 years before Free Willy the film. I mean, yeah, Jaws, the film franchise, had been on the shelf about 6 years when Free Willy was released. I've seen Free Willy. I saw number 2 in the cinema. I saw number 3 in the cinema. I thought 3 was, well, I thought the Free Willy film original was nae bad. I thought Free Willy 2, which was, here's a little trivia for you. Free Willy 2 was directed by the same guy that directed Halloween 4: The Return of Michael Myers. Anyways, um, I saw Free Willy 2 in the cinema. It was okay. But I thought Free Willy 3, which I also saw in the cinema, was absolute garbage. I've not seen that. I believe there's a fourth Free Willy. I've not dared watch it. Annette says, I find the first movies might be good, but 2 and 3 and 4, yeah, seems to be the case with a lot of franchises. Is that number 4 trench coat? The one with the little girl? Because I can't remember there being a little girl in the first 3 films. I sort of get annoyed with Free Willy watching it as an adult because, the whole carry on with SeaWorld and they shouldn't be captive in the first place. I sort of feel bad for the whale in the film, to be honest. But I did enjoy it as a kid, but if I were to watch it again, I'd probably get annoyed with it. Oh yes, Daniel Harris was the little girl's name. She actually appeared as Annie in Rob Zombie's Halloween films. Daniel Harris was the same actress from Halloween 4 and 5 who played Jamie Lloyd, Michael Myers' niece in 4 and 5. Let's see. I mean, I don't know if you can see. The mask does look ridiculous in Halloween 4. I like the music in Halloween 4 as well by Alan Howarth. Dwight H. Little is the director's name, whom also directed Free Willy 2. I thought Halloween 4 had a good opening with just the atmosphere at the start and the credits, and just building up to Michael Myers waking up again. I thought it had a really good opening. I had some good scenes throughout the film. Far from perfect film, I will admit, but I thought Daniel Harris, the little girl, I thought she was a damn good for her age in the film, and I liked the Rachel character in the film. You're talking about Halloween 4, Lynn. I thought Donald Pleasant's my man, my pal. I thought he was excellent in every Halloween film, but I thought particularly in Halloween 4, Donald Pleasance was on form. Had to love his wee spiels about his rants about Michael Myers, they crack me up. Looking through the wall, looking past the wall. The guy, he's not human. He was brilliant in the films. He really, I mean, he loses his shit in Halloween 2 and 5. He really loses the plot in those two films. I loved watching it. Obviously, it's Michael Myers that. Yes, exactly. You don't know what death is. Halloween 2 classic moment. Shot him 6 times. And he has some great quotes in number 5. You don't know what death is? Yeah, it has to be one of his best ones for sure. Or there's one, I can't really remember all of what he said, but he was telling the police, Sheriff Meeker in number 5, he's going on about the events from 4, and he was like, Michael Myers was so evil, I knew hell would not accept him. But Christ, that's quite a line. It didn't go quite like that, but it was something like, Michael Myers was so evil that hell wouldn't even accept him. And I don't think the Halloween films have been the same since he passed away, if I'm being honest. There's been something missing since. Even though I will say I do enjoy H2O. That's been the best post Donald Pleasant Halloween film. Resurrection was awful. Rob Zombie's films were so-so. And, well, the remake was so-so, but the sequel to the remake was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. And probably the reason there hasn't been a Halloween for 9 years. Is everybody fine? Everybody having a good night? Solus randomly shouts at his neighbors sometime. Yeah, I thought Malcolm was his character is written not too bad in Rob Zombie's first, but I got annoyed in the cinema of how much they changed. Welcome, painted. Welcome. Happy to see you here. How was your nap? I thought, Dr. Loomis, the way he was written in Halloween 2 was so on Loomis like, and I just got annoyed with it. That's one of the reasons I really detest. Yeah, detest you, Halloween 2. I just thought it was garbage. When I see, that's the only 2 Halloween films I've seen in the cinema. Is about the ghosts. Good, Lynn. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It was very fascinated by your stories on Saturday, Mike's stories too. That's why I can, because I mean, as I think Lynn pointed out, or someone pointed out, I said at the start of that particular live stream that this was going to be a quick live stream. Then I started talking about ghosts, and I was so fascinated by the stories from you, Dullers, that I went. It was my longest, or was my longest video ever. I made a longer one after that, but that was my personal favorite live to date. So, Painted, are you saying you shared the actual video with your mom, or just Mike's, or maybe just Mike's bits? Mike, you missed Mike. He was in earlier on. Oh my goodness, Painted Row. Your poor mom having to watch my mug. Well, I hope she enjoyed. Yes, one of the lives last Saturday went on. Well, two of the lives actually went on for over 4 hours. 2 hours too long they were, but I was so fascinated by some of the ghost stories being shared by Painted Row and Mikey Mike One. Ah, I'm glad. I'm glad you did, and I appreciate. I think it's good that you thought it was good enough to share and hear about Mike's stories. What did you think of Mike's stories? If you don't mind me asking. Really soulless. That is pretty damn weird. Well, maybe you would have the streams called it was a post night out live stream of mine. It's called Post Night Out. It's 4 hours long, and it's towards the end. We talk about the ghost experiences for about 2 hours, I would say. Um, and what I was saying, Painted, a lot of us, while soulless, you might find this strange. A lot of us, while talking about the ghost experiences, start to get chills. Like I'm not even being funny. I had a fleece on and everything, and I was still getting chills. It was strange. It was getting strange, but fascinating. And I'm normally never cold, but I was generally cold that morning, that night. Happy to have you here, Painted. It was creepy, and I agree with Solus. They're definitely no joke. That's why someone mentioned here that board you play, and I don't mess around with stuff like that. She thought it was really interesting just because of our experience with the old house. Painted Row had a haunted house for anyone wondering. Me and her ended up having a conversation about more instances. It was, but I felt sorry for both you and Mike that you have went through this experiences with spirits, haunted places. But I was really fascinated by it. Really, really fascinated by it. I've had 6 to 7 experiences with spirits. It's really eye opening and chilling. I can imagine Solus. Um, I've had sort of strange, vivid dreams where, um, no, I don't mess with those boards either. I am even scared to even say their name. That's why I just say the boards, you know. Um, yeah, what Lynn says. But I sometimes have those dreams, Solus, where I'm awake and there's like someone really close to me or sitting really close to me. And I'm dying to get up, but I'm like frozen still and I can't speak for help. And I absolutely hate when that happens. I've had that happen a few times, and it's been bloody scary. It's like a half dream, half not. Like, I don't like them. Yeah, what Lynn says, they are. Yeah, that's the one. I hate them. I really do hate them. But they're so real. It feels like there is a spirit watching me, and it's creepy as F. Creepy as frogs. I also have seen something in the woods that I think may have been a vampire. Holy cow. I have had those, and my mum's had one. She came to me asking about it. She came to me asking about what it was that happened to her. Well, I think my mum's had similar ones too. and they are like, I don't know what the meaning behind them are. Because it's not just, it doesn't feel like just another dream. It feels like it's real because you're like, you're trying to sit up. But touch wood, other than that, I haven't really had much ghost experience. Is I believe you, Solus. I believe you. Like I believe Painted and Mikey Mike One stories. Is there well like a real documentary Painted? I have the sleep ones. I'm still a Netflix virgin, but maybe I'll have to check those out. What's this? In fact, I would like to check that out. What's the series called? Right, boys and girls, I'm going to wrap this stream up in 3 minutes. The Nightmare. You should watch Hellers on Netflix. What's Hellers about? Annette, is you still with us? Lorna, are you still awake? Are you still here? I'm glad you popped in, Lorna. It was good to see you. I was genuinely wondering how you were. Annette's still here. Good to see you. I'm just checking. I will be ending the stream in a few minutes time. Then I'll be joining in on the chat with the Nut House tonight, who are back. Well, the reason I keep doing these live streams, Len, is because of people like yourself, Annette, Solus, Painted, Lorna, you saw who came in, and Mike, and the Dirt Show. He comes into these now, worn out from today, my day. We hope your day is getting better. You're welcome. I'm not quite done yet, Painted, but I will be finishing up soon. Um, since you are here, um, would whom would be up for another ghost live stream sometime? Let me know, because I found the ghost stories very, very fascinating. Lynn says yes. The Soul's Trenchcoat says it's about a girl named Veronica who is part of a mean girl clique, but is not a mean girl, but whose life is changed by a strange emergence. Wow, that sounds quite intriguing. Is it called Hellers? Did you say Solus? So Lynn Solus and Painted Rose says yes. I was just thought I'd ask. It's like I can imagine it must be quite disturbing too, talking about some of your past experiences, Painted. Um, but if you are up for that, maybe soon we can do a ghost story stream. But I mean, Solus, there's people in the chat were getting, I was getting chills. People in the chat were getting chills. It was quite something, I will say. And it was quite a random live stream where we're talking about bullies and how much they suck. And then we ended up talking about ghost stories. And yeah, it was my personal favorite stream today. and leave yous. Thanks for joining in the stream. It's good to see everybody that came in, all yous who stuck around for ages. I'll see some of you, I guess, in the nut house in less than an hour. So I'll see you there. Yes. That was the same stream, Solus. Yes, stay frosty. Take care, Solus, Painted, Annette, Lynn, anybody else that's still here lurking. Hope you all have a good evening, good night, whatever time it is for yous. And I'll catch you all again soon. Thanks for popping in. God bless.